Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree. This is Horror Trans. I'm a transgender woman. I talk about all things horror. And today I have the unpleasant experience of attempting to explain to you what the fuck is going on in the mouth of madness. Now, if you watch my channel at all, you already know that I am not, what we would say, a tremendous fan of John Carpenter's horror films. Now, if you watch my other channel, Bree's Millennial Flicks, where I talk about movies that aren't horror, you might learn that I actually like some of his movies. Not going to go into which ones here, because I want you to go watch those videos. But he can't really do horror worth a shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Halloween is boring. The Fog is stupid. Christine is dumb. Is beyond dumb. And In the Mouth of Madness makes no goddamn sense. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie. Now, I haven't seen Prince of Darkness yet, so maybe he's got a ace up his sleeve. I highly fucking doubt it. I mean, The Thing was pretty good, so I went into this with, level expectations, But let's talk about it. I'm not just going to shit on it because I don't like John Carpenter. I'll give it a fair shake. So it's basically Stephen King. They changed the names to everything, but you have Stephen King, essentially, wrote a novel. And it turns out that the novel he's writing is actually happening in real life because it's kind of like the John Candy movie Delirious, and not just the plot. It is actually Delirious, the movie, but also like the tone. It's got that over-the-top, cheesy as fuck humor that does not belong in a serious cosmic horror film with eldritch gods, which is what the monster is in this movie. It's the Ancient Ones, they call it. No. But it starts out pretty good. You got Sam Neill locked up in a straitjacket, kicking an orderly in the balls, and drawing upside-down crosses all over his face, rambling about it's the end of the world. And you keep hearing news reports about some type of pandemic or epidemic or something. Something is happening out there in the world. They don't really elaborate, but you keep hearing news reports on the radio and the TV and people talking about it. And then he goes on goes into a flashback, and he goes on a mystery quest to find this hidden Stephen King town that doesn't exist, but turns out it does exist if you go through a weird temporal rift to get to it. And then you find out that time doesn't exist there, but also the people are and aren't real. It's weird as fuck. And then you have a bunch of crazy-ass fucking satanic style type of eldritch cosmic horror imagery and a lot of church stuff and demon stuff and monsters, and you've got the malignant monster in the movie for no fucking reason, and then you got a squid monster for no fucking reason, and then all of a sudden you find out that it's the end of the world, and the final minute of the movie is the main character losing his mind and just laughing maniacally. And then you get the credits, and then you're just like, what in the goddamn fuck did I just watch? I do not recommend In the Mouth of Madness. It's a fucking rent at best. You're gonna watch it. The thing is, you're going to want to watch it more than once. I had to watch it 3 times before I could make any fucking sense of it, and I still can't make any fucking sense of it. It's not good. And I'm glad that it's not well regarded, because it doesn't deserve to be well regarded. Yeah, the John Carpenter cult will tell you it's a good movie because they're blind for whatever reason. They like something about him that I'm not seeing. But your standard base horror fan is really not going to enjoy this movie too much. Now, there might be some outliers, of course. Obviously, if you're a fan of cosmic horror or eldritch horror, you might get something out of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I prefer slashers and supernatural horror, like, traditional ghosts and demons and stuff. Maybe, Wendigos and things like that. And I'm really into folk horror. This cosmic horror, this eldritch horror, this Lovecraftian shit really isn't for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Aside from like Event Horizon and Reanimator, I have not enjoyed very many of the cosmic horror films that people have recommended to me. And so I am gonna be honest with you, this is not my cup of tea. And so, if you enjoy cosmic horror or eldritch horror, you might get a kick out of In the Mouth of Madness. If you like Sam Neill, I mean, there's at least that. But he is so tonally out of place. You have a movie that is trying to be serious, but all the actors, and I'm going to say this again because it literally has the same acting, tone, comedy, and just like slapstick of John Candy's Delirious. It's like John Carpenter watched Delirious and said, you know what? I'm gonna make that movie, but a horror movie of it. And he fucking failed at it. He did. This movie sucks. I do not like it. I'm dreading watching Prince of Darkness because it's the middle half of this trilogy, and I've seen The Thing, which is damn good, and this, which is damn not good. So who knows? The middle one might be, I don't know. We'll see. Stay cool.